Hey everyone, I'm BW Roses or BW179, as you know me on the cafe. I did a video one time about how I became a fan of Chippendale Rescue Rangers, and unfortunately due to some circumstances that video got deleted. But I'm here to talk about it again, and for those that think, people like me shouldn't be watching a show like Rescue Rangers and you feel as though it's a baby show, let me tell you something first of all. It's not a baby show, it's a Disney show. And a Disney show, doesn't matter what it is, it's for everyone. Doesn't matter. I mean, yes, they got Playhouse Disney, okay, and that's for preschoolers and babies, okay? I admit that's different, but some people do enjoy Playhouse Disney at times. I've heard that, and I'm pretty sure you've heard it too. But for those that think we shouldn't be watching Rescue Rangers because you feel it's a baby show, think again. Maybe you ought to watch it yourself, because you might be surprised about what you see. Now, first of all, for me, when I became a fan of the Rescue Rangers, I became a fan back in March of 1989. Now, a lot of people might say it's March of 88, but it was 89 when I first discovered it on the Disney Channel. And it was during the spring-summer sneak peeks. And to me, I can't really vaguely remember, but I was like, wow, I just had the expression of, I got to check this out. And this was at a time Disney Channel, I think, was still a premium channel. But anyway, I saw the series on Disney Channel a couple of times, and then when it came on syndication in September is when I really started to get into it. As a matter of fact, I remember when my family and I moved here to the Central Valley, southern Central Valley, or eastern Central Valley, I don't know what it is, in Waterford, California. I watched it there, and I always remembered they had these little previews of what was going to happen the next day. And I remember one of the previews that stuck in my mind that helped me become a fan of the episode itself, which was Double O Chipmunk, was the preview for it. Because I saw Gadget, because I saw this mouse, and I was like, who is this? And then later on you'll find out it's Gadget. But that was at a time, like I said, when the show had just come out, and they were doing previews right after the show. I think that's what they were doing, I'm not really sure. It was also at this time that, as a kid, I got to rent some of the Rescue Rangers on VHS, and my local video store had them. So me and my family, my parents, they rented their movies, my sisters rented theirs, I rented mine, which was Rescue Rangers. And one of the things we always did when it came to a show like that, to a Disney product like that, is that after we'd eat dinner, we'd sit down in the living room, have a little dessert, have some popcorn, and we'd watch a Disney film. And since mine was the only Disney films we had, or Disney tapes we had, we watched them, and everybody enjoyed them. And to me, that was always be a very memorable moment for me, because anytime, like I said, I would rent something like that, my family would watch it and enjoy it. But yeah, I got into them, like I said, when I first saw them on the Disney Channel. I was like, wow, this is something I got to check out. And then, I really got into them when they became part of the Disney Afternoon. I watched them as much as I could, even though me and my family were moving around at times, and I was going to school, and sometimes they'd be on at a time I'd be home and not. But I would watch them. I even watched them when they were moved to the Disney Channel, and I think around 93, 94, when Disney Channel started a new Block Party, which was a spin-off or parody or inspired by the Disney Afternoon. So I would watch them, and I enjoyed the Block Party, and I enjoyed watching Rescue Rangers. And it was just like going back in time, because the Block Party allowed the Rescue Rangers to be aired almost next to last, if you will, because that's the way they were when they came out on Disney Afternoon. So that was kind of nostalgic for me. And during this time, I recorded Rescue Rangers when they were on the Disney Channel Block Party, and even during the morning hours, I recorded them on tape, and I think I left in Kansas, so I have about maybe six tapes worth of Rescue Rangers. But then later on, when I moved out to Lawrence, Kansas on my own, and then about 3 years after I moved there, I bought my first DVD recorder. I started recording the series onto DVD, and through different DVD recorders and so on, I was able to get the entire series, to the point that I created my own little DVD thing called The Very Best of the Rescue Rangers, and it showed all the top 10 episodes according to a lot of fans of what they are, including To the Rescue in its full-length feature, and the music video, and some of my self-made fan music videos. But yeah, you know, that's how I really got into being a fan of the Rescue Rangers. I mean, you know, just from watching that little spot, that little preview spot on the Disney Channel, so it really got me into them. And then, you know, and just out of curiosity, you know, I typed in Rescue Rangers on Google one time, I think about 10 years ago, and up came the Acorn Cafe and the Foxglove Feature and other sites like it. And you know, that's how I got into the Acorn Cafe and the Foxglove Feature, because I just typed that into Google, into internet, whatever you called it at the time, 10 years ago. But that's how I got into it, and I've been into the Acorn Cafe, and you know, if it was still around, the Foxglove Feature ever since. But you know, like I said, I've been into it. But like I said, it was just from that one preview I became a fan. And you know, so far I've gotten the entire series on DVD, recorded wise. I've got the 2-volume DVD box set. I got 3, I believe, VHS tapes, the original bought ones. 6 recorded tapes left in Kansas. A storybook, the entire Marvel, or the entire Disney comic book 19-issue series. The webcomic of Mice and Mayhem, a Bendable of Dale, the figurines from McDonald's, and the list. And I think that's about it. And a few fan fiction things, including a Rescue Rangers comic book, which I bought at a veterans store, at a VA store one time when I was looking for a veterans a hospital as a volunteer. But yeah, you know, that's how I became a fan, and still am a fan. As a matter of fact, I think I may go watch the episodes in just a little bit when I get back home. So, but I thought I'd just take this time out to kind of explain how I became a fan again. And if you got a story that relates to mine, let me know, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace.